one day I get a phone call from Lucas, and Lucas is like, hey, I want you to lay vocals for a certain song. It's one of the artists and everything, and like, you know him. I'm like, oh, okay, Nameless. And I'm like, eh? So I go to the studio and I'm like, so, what are we doing again? Like, I want you to lay vocals for him. I'm like, okay. I knew Nameless was a celeb. So he's like, yeah, you beat him, here's his number. So I went, I met
Nameless had Mega Rider then.
He had already done Mega Rider.
With Ted and Majitu.
With Ted, and he had done Majitu. So I went and I met him at Mamlaka. I had friends who lived at YWCA, so it was so simple. I just walked up to Mamlaka and I met him. And I met Wahoo. She was doing Nameless's homework. Where Nameless were? Wahoo was there with a ruler, drawing. Nameless alikuwa anaandika wimbo. You owe that girl a lot. So he sang the song and I listened to it and I was like, this sounds really good. And I tried to be composed as much as I could. But ile excitement nilikuwa nayo. Wacha tu. So I finished and I literally ran back to the YWCA. Like, I was like, what just happened? You know? And I thought, this could be my big break. This could be it. And
did he sing for you the chorus?
Yes, he sang the chorus.
Also, he had the whole song.
Yes.
He just wanted
that chorus vocal thing. So I just laid the vocals for that. And
okay, no. Yeah, don't fast forward. You go back to YWCA.
So I went back to YWCA and I didn't want to say anything. I'm like, do I tell them? Nah, I can't tell them. I'm like, it's okay. We'll wait. So I went home after that. You know, I was just hanging out in YWCA with my friends.
Okay.
And I went home and I'm like, what just happened? This could be big. Then I was like, but is it a hit song? You know, because I was still trying to identify is sound Lucas and Asema watu skiza. Which one is it? So I didn't really know like how big it would be, but I was just excited that I was working with a big artist.
Those days phones were not for recording or something. Eh? So you get an idea. I remember the times I would get an idea in a mat because me, a sound gives me inspiration. So I'm in a mat and there are 2 songs that I remember, no 3, that I remember very clearly writing in a mat and having to come out of the mat because I've gotten a melody, I've got an idea, and then the song has been mixed to another song. So it's good, it's a ribui. And I have to come up because I'm like, this is a nice song. I can tell. So I remember Mannerless came through there and Deadly. And Ninanoki. Ninanoki, just some part of it came when I was in the mat.
Which part of it? Can you remember?
It was Ninanoki nikisikia mziki. I think it was no, it wasn't Ayayai. It was which part of it? Ninanoki nikisikia mziki. It was Ninanoki nikisikia mziki. Just that part, eh?
Yeah.
So I kept that. So I came out of the mat and I was going to show him a different idea. Then I got that idea, and some part of just that, and the Ninanoki that part. So I come out of the mat. I was going to the mat to meet him. I come out because the guy is playing other music and I can't record. So I came out from Choices and walked back to South B, just singing that melody.
I'm not forgetting
this one. This one, he is a sumbua Julie.
Julie is the man now.
Julie is sumbua. Yeah. So anyway, so I go, I show him, and he has a customer of, okay, this is weird, interesting. So we get the basics, and then I tell him, there's this chick who has sung. That time she had sung a certain song. I'm having problem remembering the name, but she's just chucked. Amani had chucked a song, her first song. So I told Lucas, I like her voice.
And Amani is at this time is she under Ogopa?
Yeah. She's just chucked, recorded with him. So he's like, this chick on Amani, she sang this song, Tahidi.
Yeah, the gospel one.
Yeah, it was Tahidi, I think. So I just liked her voice, and also he says, I can connect you. In fact, so we met her. Like in campus, I just called her. We met because you're in USIU. We met in Kampu. So she came to Nairobi University. We met because now that time, mimi mkubwa sasa. pata nimetoa Manales, nimetoa Mega Rider, nimetoa so
Na majitu.
Na majitu hapo. Yes, majitu hapo. So niko na kajina. So she's like, Nameless is looking for you. She's like, hey, okay,
I'm finding
let me
you.
find. So I meet her, cool. I told her, she said she likes it. I showed the melody. I just want to sing ay, in the chorus. And that's the thing about look. Used to be like, just keep it simple. Don't try. That's the chorus. Don't even look for words. That's it. So now she was to sing it now. Of course, her voice.
Yes.
Yeah, she tweaked a few things here and there so that it works with her voice. And then we went to present to Lucas. He said, "Ndio hiyo."
Then he called me and asked me, do you think you can do it? And I said, yeah, I think I can do it. And I went to the studio and I laid the vocals. And he was like, it's good. So what happens with Lucas is this. If you have a hit song, he calls you. If you have to call Lucas to get your song, it's not a hit. Simple and easy.
It's not a hit.
It's not a hit, or there's something he hasn't figured out about the song. Either the kick, the bass, or something he needs to add to just give it that je ne sais quoi, and bam, it's now a hit. Yeah.
Recorded it, then we left him. Now Lucas, when we record something, and I disappear.
He's gone for months.
Yes, you try calling. He's not picking your calls. You're frustrated because we watched something good there. Imefika happy, now he starts ignoring you now kabisa. You can go months, guys. Julie is just there picking, then viewers now checked another one. You're under his mercy, man. Because that one was good.
Have some good patience. You're being taught, eh?
Oh yeah, because you're frustrated because you're seeing things happen around. You know this guy has the key, but he's not giving you the key to open.
Ooh, okay, sip there. We're coming back to talk about the big hits.
One day as I'm there, Mr. Googs and Vinnie Banton step in.
Tell us the story. Tumalize.
Jamaa wakaingia. So when they came in, I think I'd met Vinnie before. Vinnie had come to Scratch Studios before. I think I'd met him, but briefly. So now, when we met at EWD, nikakumbuka, Vinnie. Then they had just dropped Githurai Original. So Githurai Original was already,
Rotating. Yeah.
And it was really banging, you know.
Done by Lucas.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the original, where it was just the rap, the hardcore rap and nini. And I think that's about the same time pia Mama Mia ilikuwa imetoka. Yes. So Lucas had a couple of tracks that were really banging, like he had started really getting the recognition that, he deserved. So, as I was doing my thing there, because most artists would come into the studio and the way artists are, they get into the studio and watu wanaanza tu freestyle nini, wanapiga mamistari nini. Jimmy tries his thing there, he tries to, make tracks for them. So Vinnie was like, hey bro, manze napenda voice yako. Vinnie was like, I think Vinnie was one of the first guys to really acknowledge my voice. And he said, manze.
And Vinnie is amazing.
Vinnie has a talent.
He has a talent.
Yes.
In a 3/4.
Kabisa.
I produced for him 1 or 2 songs. So,
yes.
And I was very impressed by his songwriting ability.
Yes.
And even his hooks.
Yes. He has very nice hooks.
He's very good.
Akopoa. He's very good. And then he's unique. He has a unique voice.
Yeah.
And he can sing like me.
Yes.
Sort of. And then do that raga thing.
Yes.
Chanting thing.
That's what shocked me. He could sing.
Yes.
In fact, you've really explained it well.
Yes.
He could sing like you.
He could sing like me. And also switch to that ragamuffin kind of a thingy. And that's what is very unique about him. So Vinnie was like, hey bro, manze, I like your voice. Napenda song. Hey, una sound fiti, bro. Sasa
hapa ndio mna freestyle tuko kwa studio.
Tuko tu kwa studio, hata hakuna kitu ya maana tuna, but so akisikia, especially akisikia nikimba MCs nini and these other songs, he's like wow, so umesikia ile ngoma yetu ya Githurai, sasa guess what, tunafanya remix. Na tumekuwa tukitafuta msee mwenye tuta remix, tutaweka kwa hiyo remix. Akaniuliza, are you interested? I'm like, yeah, why not?
Hiyo song ni kubwa already.
Hiyo song ni big.
Ni kubwa.
Manzina inagonga. In fact, I started going, now we became pals, like very good friends. So I started visiting him in Zima. So whenever they'd go to promote their song in clubs, I would go with him. And also and of course with Goods. So tunaenda kwa club, naona vile wanai inachezwa, inaekwa, wanapiga show nini. I get so jazzed maze. So Vinila is like, now tunaenda siku fulani kurecord remix, uko game? Mimi nakwambia, that's when I was like, of course, like this is the moment I've been waiting for.
You knew this was an opportunity.
It was an opportunity.
And did you know anaifanya na Lucas?
Yes.
Yeah. Mlango.
Yes. And I'm like, in fact, I asked him, so Lucas anaifanya? Akasema yes. Na mko na track? Akasema tutatumia ile same track, but Lucas will know how to like change it or whatever. I'm like, sawa, haina shida. So sasa, like maybe I think a week or two, Vinny calls me and he's like, hey, tunaenda studio siku fulani. So now he's like, andika mistari. Remember, I'm still trying to learn how to write songs. I'm not good at it. I'm still trying my thingy.
What?
Yes. So now I'm going to Ogopa Studios officially. And I don't even know what Lucas wants. And I've met Lucas and I know this guy just doesn't... Huyu jamaa joke manzi. Sasa now this is the thing. That day ikafika, and then we went to Hills Media. Still Lucas doesn't have a studio. So he still does all the vocals at Hills Media Studio. Apo Vumira at the shopping center. So we get there, me, Vinny and Googs, and we get into the studio, but Lucas has not arrived yet. So we wait. Tukakaka. Then this guy came in. There's this guy who used to work with the Sky Blue.
Mike Sakata.
Mike akaingia. So Mike is like, Lucas ako busy kidogo, so we're going to start the recording. I'll take charge for now, then he'll come back later. So tukaanza recording. Boss, first of all, Hills Media sound was just different. I ingia that booth, nikasikia nikanini kwa headphones. You know the way unasikia, when the way that the cable unasikia kifanya.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm putting headphones and I'm yelling, what the hell is that? Then sasa akawasha microphone. Then kana ongea hivi najisikia. Alafu nafanya najisikia kana breathe. I'm like, what the hell? Hey. Hapa ni wapi, bro? Hey, yeah. I'm excited. I can hear myself, bana. You guy. So I think the first person to record was Vinny. One of them. One of them started the recording. And as they were recording, of course, they started their rap, nini. Then in the middle of that session, Lucas steps in.
Guy.
You guy. And Lucas is this serious guy, Anakuanga na sura ingine wagwan, like he's so serious. Yeah. Lucas
hajakam kujoke.
Acheki ni job. Alafu kwanza Lucas alikwambia ikiwa ni tuna record 10 ni 10. Because you're paying for that session. Yes, per hour. And per hour was like 1,500. Hiyo 1,500, like I said, hiyo ilikuwa pesa kidogo those days. So ni tumalize chap. And so if you're going to record with Lucas, you had to have done your rehearsals. You go uende unini mistari zako uzishike vizuri, hakuna mambo ya repeat ama cut. ni kuingia ka umeflow ka umemaliza.
What?
Yes. Now this is the problem.
Wewe na
Mimi I'd only done 4 bars. 4 bars. Come together, we can do this together. Take your time, we're staying here forever. Ona Mr. Lenny.
Mr. Googs.
Happy na mabeste kule chini Githurai. That was it. That was the only bars nilikuwa nimepewa. And then also, of course, I didn't know how to write a lot. So that's the only thing I could do. So the first thing Lucas gets there, akasema, kila kitu isimame. Akasema, I want to listen to what Lenny has written.
Wow.
And I'm like, guy, sasa kunaendaje hapa? And I know him. Kama haipendi. Lakini akipenda,
It's over.
it's good. We are done. Hey, so I'm tense. Wow. So Lucas tells me, haya, ingia kwa booth. Akaweka track, you guy. Come together, we can do this together. Take your time, we're staying here forever. Akasema, wacha hapo.
We got one.
Yeah, iko sawa. Tuanze sasa recording.
For real?
Kumbe he was just testing me. He wanted to hear what I had written. Because he had not.
Yes.
He had not listened to what I had.
Yeah, and he had had the other 2 boys.
Yes. He knows about Vinny and Googs, you know. And he knows they are good, yani wako sawa. And yeye anawatrust kabisa. But me, hakuwa amesikia ile kitu nimeandika. You guy. Unajua ile,
Bro, this story is so legendary.
Let me tell you, I had to like take a breath and like thank you God, like asante for making Lucas accept my verse.
Wow. Na hiyo ni affirmation crazy.
Yes. So I went in, I did that verse. Bro. Then Lucas, after tu kurekodi hivi anaweka chap, anakuachia usikie. My friend, unasikia hiyo track, unasikia vocals. And Lucas is so fast, like when he's doing his mixing and mastering. He can do a mixing and mastering there and there, and he's done. So he did just a rough mix to record. Then I remember when, I had only 4 bars. So as I'm recording, as I'm doing my verse, nikijaribu kuget sijui harmonies, nini. I'm listening to what Googs and Vinny have recorded, and I'm humming. See the way I used to do it with Kiama, like the way I would turn a rap into singing.
Yes.
So I'm listening and melodies just come into my mind. So I'm listening to na wase tumetoka Githurai, tumekam kukupa rhymes zingine dry. That's Googs.
Yeah, bro, unanimaliza. Nimekuget.
Hey, that's when Lucas anasikia nikiham vitu. So he had now the intro. See that the intro goes like when we. So Googs used to start when we on the microphone na 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 like that.
Yes.
So me, I'm like, when so Lucas is listening to that. Me, I don't know.
Yes,
See, me, I'm in the booth.
You're the booth.
But on the other side, they're listening. They can hear what I'm doing. So Lucas is like, wait, stop. Rudia hiyo kitu umefanya. Hebu rudia. And then now, put in the words. You guy.
Guy.
Ati? I'm like, what? Hey, I said, you see what you are humming right now? Do exactly that, but now put in those words, then you Googs and a rap.
Oh my
So
God.
I had to write the words down. When we, on the microphone, So when we, should we say, let me see your hands up, baby. Ini remix sawa, kwa mamanzi sawa. When we, should we say, let me see your hands up, baby. Ini remix sawa. And then, on top of that, akaweka, when we hold these mics too, na 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 na. Then he merged the two.
Yeah, bro, unatumaliza. What?
Ay. Boss. You know, Lucas, after that, he did just a simple mix. Then he walked out of the room. Alafu akaambia Kevo, cheza. There's a guy called Kevo. I told Kevo, ebu wacheze. So he played for us. You guy. Yani, nilikuwa nasikia hiyo ngoma na cheesy. I was going literally crazy. Literally. I couldn't believe that's me. And then when I put on now the melodies, the harmonies, Sasa the way they blended, I'd never done such a thing.
And Lucas was your vocal director telling you to...
Yes.
Leona.
Yes.
Man, that guy's
Lucas has an ear for music. Lucas would hear something. Unaweza sema kitu, aisikia akuambie, wait, repeat that same thing you did. Then he even comes up with an idea for the track because of what you have done. Yani, this guy was just out of me. I never worked with such a producer before.
So, bro, there's something that you've said that is so powerful.
Yes.
Yo kitu ulikuwa nafanya na Dr. Pepper.
Yes.
Yo kitu ya ana rap.
Yes, alafu.
And then where you're trying to sing it. Because huwezi andika.
It says andika. So I'm trying to make it musical.
Yes, musical.
You understand?
It was giving you your own identity and style.
Yes. Without me knowing.
Without you knowing. So even that's why now I said tumetoka Githurai, tumeka na vile dry.
Yes.
You are just singing what they had already written.
Absolutely.
That's crazy.
Those are not words I've written. My only lines were, come together, we can do this together. Take your time, you're staying here forever. On a Mr. Lenny. Then now anarudia Mr. Gurus and Banton. Happy na mabeste kule chini Githurai.
And then unai repeat.
Yes.
So you only had that one, yes.
Those were 4 bars, but sasa kwa doubled.
Alafu unaweka, now you add it. You add like that, you go higher.
Yes. Come together, we can do this together. Take your time, we're staying here forever. Ona Mr. Lenny.
Mr. Gooks, Bunny Banton.
Happy na mabeste kule chini Githurai. Come together. Hey.
Yeah.
Mimi sikuwahi nimewaisikia.
So you knew.
Such a song.
Tuko na hit.
For sure. Not just me. Everybody in that room went crazy. And everyone knew this was a banger. By the time Lucas also knew. That's why he walked out. Then he came and said, Bro.
And to be clear, this is not the final track.
No.
This is just that original track.
Original track for Wasei tumetoka Githurai.
Yes, ndio umefanya hizi vocals on top.
Tumefanya on top.
So it's not even complete in Lucas's eyes.
Yes.
Bro.
By the way, we had no idea
anaenda
kuunda track afresh. Bro. The day he was done with the mixing.
So how long did he now kumaliza mkaenda?
Tukatoka, tukaishia. But the excitement.
How are you feeling?
Guy, nasikia tu kuruka Juni fly. Yani, I cannot contain myself. But I have to be patient. I go home. Najua tu yani something has happened. There's something that has happened today.
You had never felt like that?
I've never felt like that. I wish those days we had cameras and like phones and nini to just capture that moment because it was magical.
But also I'm glad we didn't.
Yes.
So that sometimes you be in the moment. Acha kudocument kila kitu. Tunaidocument sahi.
No, but let me tell you, that was a transformation. Like that, it transformed everything in my life.
So you go home, you have a hit.
Yes.
So what does it do for you in terms of music sa inaingia complete? Are you there?
Now I'm beginning to get there. I haven't yet internalized it.
But you know kuna kitu.
But I know kuna kitu inakam na ni kitu heavy. Even my boys nini have no clue. But what is coming is heavy, man.
And the thing about Lucas, hakupatia ati demo ati uende nayo.
Kwanza he would not do that. He believed on keeping that song until it's done. Because kuna vile watu leak vitu. Excitement unaanza kutoa ngoma unapeleka radio station because that used to happen.
Yep.
Akina Redson used to do that. Akina Chameleon and all. They would take the song hata ijaisha, but due excitement, unapeleka nini bana kwa station, you know, cause manze uko na banga. Yeah.
Googs anajua, Vinny anajua.
Aki, we knew it. Everyone in that room knew it.
How long did you wait before Lucas?
Wiki hata ikuisha.
What?
Wiki hata ikuisha.
For real?
Haikuisha wiki.
Do you know this is the first time in my life hearing somebody sitting on this seat akisema hivyo?
Wiki hata ikuisha.
Stories wanasema, Nameless amesema, Tatu alisema ulingoja 9 months nikawa
I know.
Lea mtoto.
But Lucas was like that. But for this particular track,
he knew.
I think he already knew that this thing was going somewhere.
And let's remember, this is the early days.
Yes.
Nameless hajatoa kitu. Nameless hata yuko.
No, yuko.
Nameless
I think hata alikuwa amefanya sijui Mannerless.
Oh, alikuwa amefanya Mannerless.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, there was Mannerless and there was Ninanoki halikuwa imetoka.
Yeah. Haikuwa imetoka.
Halikuwa imetoka kweli? I don't think Ninanoki had come out.
Haikuwa imetoka.
And that was 2003.
Okay.
Yeah. So, wow. Lucas gave Kina Vinny the track. They took that track to Kiss, sijui Nations, sijui wapi. Boss. First time I'm hearing myself on all stations.
Ebu ngoja, before even we get there.
Yes.
Now, on a Mr. Googs.
On a Mr. Lenny.
On a Mr. Lenny.
Yes.
So it's Mr. Lenny.
Yes.
Now there's... You are now started calling, you moved from calling yourself Lenny
yes.
to Mr. Lenny.
To Mr. Lenny.
Why?
When I don't know, I just felt Lenny was not enough. So I added Mr. to complete it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And it worked. For me, it worked. Initially, it was just Lenny. But when we did Githurai, I decided to call myself Mr. Lenny.
That's the first time you're calling yourself Mr. Lenny?
Yeah. And for sure, it worked.
It worked. Yeah,
yes.
Okay, so now, wanapeleka
ngoma.
Wanakwambia inatoka.
Ngoma imeisha, bro. Vinny tells me, ngoma imeisha. Tunaipeleka Kiss. Tunaenda Capital, sijui tunaenda wapi, Nation.
Had to take a moto break right there because this story has shaken like crazy. By the way, Amani, thank you so much. I'm thoroughly enjoying this conversation. So
I'm enjoying remembering those things.
You are.
Guys,
some artists say that CT is like therapy.
Yes, it is.
But also, you never get to tell your story.
Yes.
Everybody else gets to tell it for you.
To tell your story. Yeah.
You get? So there's something that you've said, and I want us to continue from that. You said that Lucas never calls you. I mean, if it's not sorry, come and see it.
If it's a hit song, Lucas calls you.
So did he call you now?
Yeah. He called and said, come to the studio. If Lucas tells you that, kimbia, kona hit. Kimbia kwa studio, na ujua umepata hit.
Can I Nameless say the exact same thing about this song? He said he got a phone call from Lucas, akaambiwa kuja.
Akajua umeiva na ni hit.
My friend,
that's
I used to
amazing.
say, we used to joke, unapata call ya Lucas hata kama uko juu ya Dave. Hata kama uko juu ya Dave.
Me Audi.
This I have to tutaongea baadaye. Marenge, ebu kam. Unaacha kila kitu. Studio.
So you go.
So I listened to it and I remember thinking, is that me? Is that really me? Because I'd heard so many previous recordings and I'm like, this is good. And I had this warm feeling in my belly and I'm like, this is good.
So you knew.
I knew.
Let me ask you this question. And this is what's mind-blowing me. When you're recording, you see, when I was a musician and I would be recording, me, if I'm not hearing that piano, I record to an emotion. So I find, you see, I don't record to a metronome, ta, 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 ta.
I can't also record to a metronome.
So what
Lucas used to do is that he used to lay the bass track.
Or the bass track.
Like basics. There would be a metronome
a slight
and a bit of a kick and maybe just
20% of the song.
20% of the song, and you just lay down whatever it is that you're laying down.
Wow. Okay, I get what it
Yeah.
is. So
Then
it
he
sounds
builds it up.
nothing. Like, I mean, it sounds a whole other thing.
He'll go flip it and it will sound like something different.
Okay.
So when I finally heard this, and I'd not even heard Nameless's part. So when I was hearing the song, I'm like, whoa, this guy is good, this guy is good, this guy is really, really good. And I'm like, and I want the song. So I was so excited. And by then I'd already started telling my friends that, I'm doing music and I go to the studio once in a while. I remember telling my boyfriend, I'm like, I want a song with Nameless. And he's like, whoa, that's big, And yeah, we looked forward to it being released.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ogopa, let's first take, before we talk about, because this song, when it was released, it completely changed Ogopa, completely changed the Kenyan music industry. Like, you cannot talk about urban Kenyan music without mentioning this song as a turning point. So I'm trying to figure out, at this time before that song, what kind of music are you guys hearing out there? Can you even remember?
I think it was a lot of Red Sun. There's a big song by, I think, Red Sun and Baby Cool. Yeah. There's a song before them.
Okay.
There was a big song by Red Sun and and Baby Cool. They had done a song together. They had a very big song together. And Chameleon also had a big song from.
Yeah. So
from
guys
Ogopa.
know of Ogopa, but when you're telling your friends I'm in Ogopa, it doesn't really, are they like, oh my God, you're in Ogopa?
These are girls in USIU.
Sorry.
They're like, nice girl. But
What's about Barbies? Like, you need to stand up.
But yeah, I mean, but I like USIU for that,
Yep.
Yes, you're in studio, but until you've blown, I'm like, okay, fine,
But also, to be honest, this was the sort of place where people were falling in love. You guys were creating the sound that urban youth were going to fall in love with. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, let me stop delaying the question and ask. The song is released.
A song is released. I have no idea of how big the song is getting. I'm clueless. I think because of getting frustrated of not hearing my song on radio as often, I stopped actively listening to radio. And I just cocooned into this place where I was just trying to write and figure out what my sound is. So my only research on what people are responding to, as I was told to research and playing, was in the club when I go out. So now in the club, instead of dancing my heart away and chit-chatting every other person and being all rowdy,
Uko shule?
yeah, I used to listen and I watch. I listen and I watch. When Baby Cool and Chameleon's song is played, I listen and I watch. When a certain song is played, I listen and I watch. So I became an active listener and watching. I realized people used to respond so much to dancehall, to reggae. I'm like, okay, fine. When reggae comes on, everybody gets up. When dancehall comes on, everybody gets up. When something that is African-like comes on, they get up. So I started realizing that the sound is somewhere between that. Yeah. And radio for me, I was like, well, it's okay. And I wasn't listening as much.
So Ninanoki, on the other hand,
is building up on radio, as in it's just nining. And then akukwanga na Facebook na YouTube, so you don't even quite know how the girl behind this looks like. But when I realized the song was really getting big, is I was in school and this is some weird guys who could never talk to me. Like, as in, dudes who they're known as the cute, cool guys in school who could never even give you twice of a look. All of a sudden, hi, how are you? And I'm like, did you just say hello?
So how do people know it's you? Are you beginning to do TV? Because Ninanoki did not have a video.
It didn't
In fact,
have a
forgetting
video.
Ninanoki, very few songs at that time had a video.
Yeah, they didn't have videos, but I remember we're doing a few of newspaper interviews here and there. There was, I think, a show on KBC and Metro that used to feature artists. I'd gone for one. I'd also, done some stuff in the newspaper and everything, but I didn't think anybody was really paying attention, So that's the time I noticed, I was like, you would never say hello to me. Now you said hello? Oh, okay. I guess. Yeah.
So, and Ninanoki is so big, it's crossing over all ages, all races.
Yes.
Uptown, downtown,
Yeah.
name it.
And Nameless said, he called me and said, we have a show. I'm like, wow, performance. Now, please note, I had not been performing. The only performance I last performed was when I did the Safaricom competition.
Whoa.
So,
What year is this, by the way?
I think it was around 2000. Yeah.
Okay.
So now I'm in my sophomore year, I'm in my second year, and I'm like, why? So I need to get back to performing. Okay, what am I going to wear? What am I going to sound like? I mean, as in, I was so worried about so many things. And throughout that period, as I was trying to find my identity in music, I had met Miss Karun's mom. Yes. And I told her about what I was doing, and she's a designer. And she said, when you have your con, let me know. I'll get something for you. And that first gig that I did, that was like a major gig for me and Nameless, was at Safari Park. It was, I think, the finals for Miss Tourism. And I wore something that was designed by Miss Karun's mom.
Yo, that's big.
Yeah.
That's big.
Yeah.
And I have a question. Was the Big Ted move pulled again? Were you paid?
I was paid.
So, okay, is this the first time you've been paid for a gig?
No, it wasn't the first time I've been paid for a gig. Prior to that, I was still looking for gigs, because I needed some cash for recordings and stuff like that. And before that, Licky Odera of Shilton, I knew Licky from before, and he had called me for a gig at Pan-Africa. He's like, I have a gig for you. And I was like, I didn't want to tell him. Then I wasn't as bold as I am these days. I think my introverted side had taken over everything. So I just went with faith. And I remember when it was on Valentine's Day. And I went for the gig and I just hoped he'd pay me. But Licky paid me.
Nice.
Yeah.
So now this under Ogopa, your name is starting. So Ninanoki, I still want to stick to this song because it's exploding.
Yes.
You get, I mean, you sang the chorus, but it's as much yours. Me, no, like you get it.
Yeah. I didn't know it was a big song. So, like I said, I'd stopped listening to radio because I had gotten tired of waiting to hear my song on radio. So, I get on stage. I think Nameless knew the song was big. And it was during Miss Tourism. And he said, what are you going to do, yeah? Nameless.
That's how Nameless comes.
I'm going to go in and then I'm going to do this and then you come in here. And I'm like, okay, I got you. And it was the first performance after a while. And I remember getting onto stage and I started singing Aya, and the whole crowd started singing along. I had never heard anything like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what is going on here? I got confused. Meanwhile, Nameless is taking 2 steps. He's figured one end of the stage. He takes another 2 steps. He's reached the other end of the stage. He does a semicircle. He's already gone around the stage. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do? And why are they singing that? As in, I was confused. But I quickly caught up to it. And I remember before that gig, Francis asked me, you think you can manage? Like going on stage with Nameless and everything. And I'm like, yeah, I think I can. And they both looked at me like, enjoy yourself. You do not know this guy on stage. And whoa, Nameless on stage is something else. Like he goes in, he grabs the crowd and he takes the crowd with him. Yeah.
So was that the day you said, okay, this song is big?
Yes. Because I wasn't really singing the chorus. They were singing it.
And the who came up with that?
He did.
This guy is good.
Yeah.
You literally sang the chorus.
I sang the chorus. He's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nameless, sikukupatia props hapo lakini today
Mpatie props.
receive that flower.
Mpatie props. Yeah.
Okay, so what does this begin to do to you? Because were you enjoying the fame?
By then now,
are you
I
like,
think
what's happening?
It hits me like, whoa, this song is big. Finally, I think not even Ati, this song is big. Finally, there's a song that I'm singing that people like. So, yeah, it really now started establishing the direction that my writing will go. as I continued to listen, and performance was heavy. It was heavy.
Performance.
Yes, we performed. I mean, I was in campus, and once Thursday, my life changed after that in terms of me being a campus student and everything. I had to forgo some things. You know, before then it was afternoon iko free, unaenda studio, una chill, you know. Other days is twende tao, tuzurure, let's go to I don't know where and I don't know do what, you know. I was a typical campus student. But after that, all that changed. The song got so big, we're literally doing gigs Thursday, Friday, Saturday, resting Sunday. Like Wednesday, and some point got to Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I always knew, like from Wednesday, my evenings are taken and everything, and I still had to keep up with school.
By the way, and now do your parents know?
No, they're in the know. As in, they've
Our
just,
daughter is on this Ninanoki
they
thing.
have left me. My mom has left me to God. My dad is like, okay, we tried. We really tried. But okay, fine.
But you also, are you getting paid?
Yeah.
So every gig, you're
Every
living
gig.
with something.
Yes.
Yo, that is some good money for a second year campus student.
Thank you. I was in my sophomore year, so I came from literally saving my pocket money for lunch to having more than enough. I could pick something on the menu. Before menu ilikuwa strict, ne? Chipona sausage. Na hata sausage sometimes kuna vile ulikuwa unaona hapa. Hiyo ni luxury. Saizi ni zile za, what are they serving today? Steak? Okay, I'll have that. Yeah.
But are you feeling, I mean, so this song goes and becomes a monster.
It becomes big.
But are you then feeling, oh my God, I need my jam?
No.
Ogopa 1 now comes out, by the way.
I'm being a pure artist. Yeah, Ogopa 1 has already come out.
Okay,
and
because this song was on
everything.
Ogopa 1 as
Yes. And people are, you know, the performances are back to back. You know, the Ogopa wave now has started, and people are listening to the sound. They're asking for performances. It's campuses, day in, day out. You know, Nameless' song was so huge. I mean, he got into the corporate scene like very quickly. So corporate gigs, Wednesday, Thursday, club, campuses. I mean, it was like literally Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, you rest. Monday,
Back.
by 9 a.m., I'm in class. I'm thinking, hey, you know, nitaweza. But at that point in time, I'm like, I'm not going to quit this. Quitting school was never an option for me.
Did you finish school?
Yes, I have to. There is no option of not finishing school in the name of partying. Nah.
But at that time, okay, I'm going to ask this from a naive person who may be watching this, who may be in that situation where this thing that they want to pursue with their whole life
It's beginning to pay.
is beginning to make more sense than being in school.
It did.
Short term.
Yes, it did. I mean, I used to get paid.
You go to school to work to get money, but you're getting the money now.
But I was getting paid. I was getting paid, but I didn't realize like what I was getting paid. There was that good. You get. I was getting it 4 times a week. I mean, if my parents even knew how much cash I used to enter that house. Anyway, I love my parents. My parents they're good peeps. So, but I did participate in house stuff. You know, as I'm a firstborn, so you can't run away from that. And of course, I did that to keep them.
Yeah. So this music thing.
It's not too bad, isn't it? So, it was paying well. Nameless was always very honest. When tell you this is what's happening, I'm going to give you this and everything. He was quite honest.
That's really cool.
Very, very honest. So, of course, kuna gigs tuligongwa. Kama kuna moja tulienda Kisii. Ni chome!
Choma!
Kuna mtu nataka kuchoma. But you're a good person. But nitachoma.
I love this.
Siko baya. You're a good person, but nitachoma. So we go to Kisii. Show ilishika. Let me tell you, Kisii was something else. Like, there was a stage initially, but at the end of the show, we were like, he was here, I was here. It was packed, crowd was crazy. And yeah, you know, going to Kisii was nice. Well, everything, things were arranged. Can you kutoka Kisii? kuna jamaa mmoja alikula fare yetu ya kurudi Nairobi.
What?
Yes. That is a good person.
You had to use your own money.
Nani choma. Sema.
Nilishakusamea lakini nitachoma Zahir Jandre. Alikula fare yetu kurudi Nairobi.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So at this time, okay, from a business perspective, you guys are beginning to learn a lot about the industry.
We're beginning to learn a lot. And like I said,
Did you have a manager? Is Francis taking care? How are the shows coming? Are they coming to Nameless
the
directly?
shows are coming through Nameless. So I was oblivious of all that, but I was learning. You know, because he used to talk about it. He's like, these guys, he could tell you, he's like, these guys, you don't leave for a show until the deposit comes. So until this guy calls me and gives me a deposit, stay put. I'll confirm later. So you see, I'm learning.
Okay,
I'm learning. So sometimes I could go, like, he'd be like, oh, we need to do 1, 2, 3. And I could meet him and he has the contract and could be like, this guy has missed out this here. I think he should put this. So let me know this. So I was watching and learning. So I knew lazima ufanye contract, it has to have this, it has to have that, he has to send the deposit, he has to confirm transport, he has to confirm this. So I was learning.
And also we're talking about now you beginning to do gigs outside Nairobi.
Hey, gigs mingi zilikuwa outside Nairobi.
So you guys became national artists.
Yeah.
At this time, at any time during this Ninanoki period, did you leave the country to go to TZ first or UG?
The first place we went to was Uganda.
As you and Nameless?
Yeah. So then there was Uganda. Uganda became heavy. TZ came
One
in.
song, Ninanoki.
Yeah.
That's what good days, man. Ngoma moja.
One. Nimezunguka Kenya. One. So that was Ninanoki. And I didn't realize that I got to experience a lot covered. You know, Nameless Dan was handling the promoters.
Nameless was a big brother.
Yeah, he wasn't handling the promoters, big brothers and everything. You know, me, I was not getting exposed to the promoters. Me, I was shielded. I was that girl that was singing the chorus.
Are you signed under Ogopa this time?
At this point in time, I'm not signed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So then what is it? Every time you're recording, you have to pay, or there's just you can.
There's some
unspoken rule that we're together.
You know, I mean, Lucas could tell you, you know, you're paying for this one song.
Okay.
The one for Tahidi, I didn't pay because it was on Ogopa one. So after that, I think I paid for a few, and there's some which we understood that we're working towards a sound.
Okay.
You know, and of course I wanted to get to a point whereby, you know, we would work on an album. So I continued working. But
And
after Ninanoki,
And you were at home there?
no, I moved out.
What do you mean?
Oh, sorry, no, at home at the studio.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, fine,
Yeah.
fine. Okay.
But even at that time, when I was in my sophomore year, because I was gigging so much, and there was no way I could gig and go all the way to Thika, I moved out, and I could have afforded like a nice studio place to stay, but I stayed at YWCA because my friends were there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's cool. And business wise as well, it was even cheaper on the pocket.
It was cheap and it was very close to town. So ukiniambia kuja, I used to land.
Last question about this whole
Ninanoki phase.
Yes, Ninanoki,
Yeah.
because it's big. Did it hit you that, oh my God,
Yeah.
we have gotten to that? Nimearrive, nimefika. This is it.
You know, it hit me like, wow, this is a big song. I'm finally getting to experience what I've always wanted to experience. Yeah. But Lucas was always there to remind you.
That what?
Where is your song?